is chilling.
A visit at Sambia River Lodge, nestled in the heart of Murchison Falls, can never be complete without a set of dinner or a meal. This time around, we choose to have an excellent lunch. But before that, I'm joined here by Maurice. Maurice is one of the big guys around here. I like to call him the silverback. We've been having this joke going back and forth because we're on the journey together. So Maurice, tell me, this unique and spacious place, through renovation, it has become more powerful and so exceptional. Tell me about the renovation process.
So a lot has been happening, and as you see, we are on the last phase of our facility. The best lodge in Murchison Falls, I would say. Very unique. And we are almost done. We're just waiting for our visitors to come and visit. Yes, we have been having a few walk-ins of people, and we are very free. We have a lot of activities happening around zip lines. The best place for families now around the area. So we are set.
In just because we talked about this off camera, in just a few, let's say a few years from now or a few months from now, would there be something more in terms of activity, like let's say quad biking, and because this would be a perfect landscape for that?
Yes, we are having all that in plan, and so far so good, and this is the best lodge around with the most activities in the park for families, for couples. Love, it builds love. A lot of things are happening. You cannot come to Murchison without the person you love, without your family, friend, or a group when you want to enjoy, relax, to escape the noise from the town. This is the right place.
To you personally, what do you love most about Sambia River Lodge? And I want you to be brutally honest more.
Yes. I love the zip lining. I love the environment, the nature environment. It's awakening. It's spirit awakening in such a way that it's a therapy. Once you reach here, you feel like you're already healed. This is how the environment should be like. You're relaxed, you can perform. If you're a creator, you can create from here. So this environment is really perfect for anyone to be in.
And when you look at the strategic location of this lodge, it's quite impressive, because I think this could be one of the first lodges that you run into from the gate of the park.
Yes.
And how is that coming into your benefit?
How is that coming into our benefit is that whoever passes by the park will get to know about Sambia River Lodge. And if you're really visiting Murchison Falls and you don't pass by Sambia River Lodge, either to have a night or to have a meal, then truly you've not visited Murchison Falls. We are the nearest to the top of the world's most powerful falls, I would say. They must be recognized, in fact, that the world's most powerful falls, the Murchison Falls, they're just a walk away from here. So if you've come to Murchison Falls and you do not visit Sambia River Lodge, you do not have a meal there, you do not have a glance of the activities around, the canopy walk, the zip line, the nature walk around, then you've not visited Murchison Falls.
The famous breakfast at the falls, that is also a trademark for this hotel, for this lodge. That's quite impressive. So also tell me, I had earlier on, I had a tour around the cottages, excellent cottages. But if somebody is planning to leave their cozy home way back in the city and come here, why should they do that?
Why should they do that is that they are having an experience that they will remember for the rest of their life. For example, let's say for couples, once a couple is here, if they are having breakfast, they will have breakfast in almost 3 styles. You will not have the same breakfast every day. Today, if you have your breakfast at the lodge, tomorrow you'll have it in the bush, the next time you'll have it at the top of the falls, and then in the evening when you're having your dinner, you can have a sundowner first, then when you're coming back for your dinner, you can have it here, then the next time it will be at a different location at the swimming pool area. It's really a very different experience. Anyone who wishes to come will really have this in mind, that they are coming and they're not just wasting their money. They are really making value for their money.
Maurice, Sambia River Lodge is known for so many things, but most especially its food and drinks they serve at the lodge. Excellent. So what are we having today for the menu?
Well, for today, as our starter, we shall have pumpkin soup with some bread. And then we shall have steak for the main course. And for our dessert, we shall have some nuts mixed with chocolate. But before the meal, let's have some wine. Yes, can we have some wine, please?
Okay. Wine is getting served. Which kind of wine is it? Red or white?
It's a red wine from France.
I think that's enough. Let me first smell it. Let me have a taste.
It's very good.
Excellent. Some good wine. Wow. Maurice,
Yes, please.
I had so much fun at the zip lining. It was an outer body experience for me, and something much more bigger awaits.
Yes.
And that is the boat ride.
The boat cruise.
Yeah, the boat cruise. Tell me more about that experience. What should my expectation be like?
Now, with the boat cruise, it is somewhere where you're going to view.
Cheers.
Thank you. Where you're going to view so many different species, animal species.
Okay.
Most of them are reptiles, like crocodiles, and then we shall have hippos in the waters.
Oh, wow.
But the most interesting fact about it is that you reach the devil's children. You view that devil's children.
Okay.
Now, this is a point where, by anything that falls in it cannot survive.
Really?
You get a chance to get close to it.
Why? Because there are rapids there. The what?
Yeah. It's a waterfall,
Yeah.
but the point where the water falls, there is nothing that can survive. As science has it as a fact that whatsoever that has passed there, whatsoever that has fallen in those waters, has not survived. Then after you've gotten the boat cruise at the bottom of the falls, when you get a chance to view the bottom of the falls, after you've viewed the bottom of the falls, we go now to the top of the falls. Now when we get to the top of the falls, this is where you will see an amazing rainbow that is always there, almost 24/7.
I think I saw it.
At every sunlight, when the sun lights, there will be a rainbow. It's very nice. Now you will see the water strength. It is very, very strong.
Okay. Since now you've decided to give us French wine, let us also use French. Merci. Yeah. So this is the bread. Okay. I think you can serve him as well. Thank you. Wow. Amazing.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cooking is all about being creative, and Chef Ibrahim had some culinary wonders. For our starter, he prepared us a cream of roasted pumpkin soup. This is a classic easy pumpkin soup made with fresh pumpkin that is very fast to make, thick, creamy and full of flavor.
It's
Very
very beautiful. Eh?
It's very flavorsome. I must say this is one of the best pumpkin soups I've ever had.
Thank you.
And some bread as well. You have your piece right here.
Yeah, it's very
Let me take off mine. You have your piece right there. Wow. Oof. Guys, I'm telling you, this is one of the best pumpkin soup. You can feel the flavors in this soup. It's so rich, and its thickness is way out of this world. It's really thick. Now I'm going to try to put a bit on the bread, and I see if I. Come on, Maurice, really?
Yeah, it's very beautiful. Very amazing. Eh?
And the bread is actually salty. It's not sweet. This feels like I can just stop on the starter.
There's a lot more coming. Eh?
Indeed, a lot was to come, for our main course is a work of art, a taste of beef tornadoes, made with red wine sauce, accompanied with mashed potatoes. And if you're someone who enjoys steak, this might intrigue you. By the way, Zambia buys all its cooking ingredients from the local people to prepare all these amazing meals.
I can't wait for the main course. That was just the starter, and this.
Here it comes.
Wow. Wow. And it didn't take no time.
Yeah.
Let me help you with that. Thank you very much. Wow. some great steak and mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, Godfrey. I feel like I want to say a prayer. Yet, guys, we have already started to eat. You like your beef? You started with the beef.
Of course. I'm a beef eater.
It actually gives away your size. Is that why you're a big boy?
Protein.
Protein is everything also for me. So tell me, Morris, what is it? What's the trick behind you putting on the Ugandan colors?
I'm patriotic.
You're patriotic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just love my country.
This is good. The main course, Morris, was excellent. Now, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the dessert.
Here it comes.
Wow, as advertised.
It's like Chef Ibrahim wanted to make a statement. He made our dessert look and taste fancy. A chocolate custard, which is technically made with milk or cream, egg yolks, sugar, and of course chocolate.
Some chocolate on top. We have, I think these are mint leaves. Let me smell.
Don't eat the mint leaves. Thank you.
I love my mint leaves. They smell so good. Wow. Oh, I think you're big on desserts. The way how you're excited, yeah? Do you have a sweet tooth?
No, not at all.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It's very nice.
Very fancy dessert. This chef deserves my compliment. And the nuts have a bit of honey. Are you tasting the honey? That's how rich it is. And this chocolate, just makes it so yummy.
Very healthy.
Is this though? Is this
Yes,
healthy?
it is. It's very healthy.
How?
The nuts, the chocolate, very healthy.
If you're to describe Zambia in just 2 words, which words would those be?
Very unique, lovely, romantic. Yeah.
Romantic as well.
Yeah. And beautifully made, beautifully designed. Lovers bonding, lovers heaven, whatsoever. Zambia is very beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I had an excellent night. I slept like a baby. I didn't even want to wake up, only that I have to work with these guys. Waking up to these guys every day, Brian, Jatindi, and Michael. It's not the best feeling, but hey, I have to work. Work comes first. But I mean, talk about the whole feeling of being secured, and that's nostalgic feeling as well of hearing the buffaloes graze at night and moving around, and man, it's all wild. It's all wild. It's like you're lost into the world.
Yeah.
You feel like you don't even want to go back to Kampala, but you have to do that.
The only way to connect with nature.
The only way to connect with nature. Wow, fantastic. So Maurice, I'm excited to go for the boat cruise. I don't know if you will be there, but man, it's been a while. It's been a while since I last did that. I think I last did that in Queen Elizabeth. We went to the Kazinga Channel and it was amazing.
Now you're going to have the real experience at Makshon. Yeah.
On UBC, the program that helps you identify opportunities for investment, job creation, growing your entrepreneurial skills, wealth creation, and social transformation.
We have a product that is ready for schools, supermarkets.
Create wealth, transform livelihoods. Every week, we showcase opportunities for creating new products and enterprises.
I now harvest a lot of cocoa. When I harvest it, I sell. After selling, I put money in my project. I have 2 projects. 1 is for construction of my house, 2 is for educating my children.
Excellence in innovation, the passion and drive to succeed, and the right mindset to grow your business. Lives transformed, on UBC. Every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Create wealth, transform livelihoods. Brought to you by Operation Wealth Creation.
I thought I handled the ground very well, you know, with the zip lining and the canopy walk right at the lodge. So now it's time to turn up the game and exploit the water activity. And Maxon Falls National Park has one of the best and most exciting water activities you can ever find. So I'm going to hop onto this boat with you guys so that you also get to see it yourself.
With Zambia, it's one activity after another. We now head for a boat cruise on Nile River after the falls. Boat cruise tours in Murchison Falls National Park still remain the top thing to do while on a Uganda safari. It all begins at Para, which is the most attractive part of the park, congested with several wildlife species, especially mammals that are easily seen. Murchison Falls National Park offers 2 boat cruise tours, one to the top of the waterfalls and another towards the Albert Delta.
Brian, this seems like a very fancy way for anybody, not about my age, but enjoying your retirement and maybe enjoying your free time.
Yeah.
So what is some of the expectation we have for this tour?
Yeah, mostly when we come for a boat cruise,
Yes.
we expect to see mostly aquatic animals.
Yes.
Those that live in water mostly, like the hippos, the crocodiles. We see the kingfishers, which are the birds. We see other animals that have come to take water along the river banks,
Yes.
mostly the elephants, water bats, warthogs, buffaloes, and many others.
Yes.
So this boat cruise takes us up to when we reach the bottom of the falls.
Okay.
And when we reach there, we have to discover why is Murchison called the most powerful waterfall in the
yes.
whole world.
Yes.
So that's why we take clients there so that they observe, they also prove that it's the most powerful. It's
Okay.
the explanation from the guide.
Yeah, so Brian, how long is this trip going to last?
The trip lasts for 3 hours, to and fro.
Okay, and in terms of distance?
It is 17 kilometers.
17 kilometers.
Yeah, from Para to the bottom of the falls.
To you personally, where do you think the biggest highlight is going to come from? Like where we're going to see maybe the biggest population of water animals. Like for example, look at that. I'm seeing some those
These are
hippos.
hippos.
Okay.
And when they are in a group, we call it a school of hippos.
A school of hippos.
A school, yeah. So in that school, only mostly have one giant male, more female, and younger ones. So for it to be a giant in that school, you must have fought hard and defeated all the rest of the males.
Okay.
That's why we call it a school. Yeah, and the hippos are the third heaviest animals.
Okay.
After the elephants and rhinos.
So why are they in the water right now?
They are in water because they are cold-blooded animals.
Yes.
They don't have the sweat glands.
Okay.
So they have to keep in water to regulate the body temperature.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're in Murchison Falls National Park, but of course, water activity is one of what they say is the best experience. So tell me why, because somebody might want to come to the Murchison Falls National Park and they only want to touch the ground or the land, but not tackling the water. Why should they come and enjoy this water activity?
Somebody have to come and enjoy this water activity. First of it, to feel the enthusiasm of the water flow, because they are now opposing the motion of the water. The river is flowing where we are coming from,
Yes.
and for us we are going where it is
Yes.
coming from.
Yes.
So we are opposing the water motion, and to see how the behavior of the hippos in water is. Sometimes hippos can come to tease us. They feel like they are diving, yet they cannot come near the engine,
Yes.
but they just come to tease to see how
you
take
have
on
been,
you.
yes.
Are you really
Steady.
steady with what is taking place?
Yeah.
And sometimes when it rains, we also want to feel the
Yeah.
atmosphere because we are not allowed to drive when it is raining.
Okay.
Just steady the boat and wait until it finishes.
Brian, what a perfect weather. What a perfect weather to do this. The sun is already
Yeah,
out.
already out.
It looks beautiful. It looks
Yeah.
beautiful. So Brian, tell me, you talked about hippos trying to scare you a bit.
Yeah.
So what comes in when it comes to safety nets? How are people supposed to know that they are safe when they're taking this ride?
Mostly, when you come here, that's how we tell you that put on a life jacket at first,
Yeah.
so that to be more safer. In case of anything,
Yeah.
you are able to take time as another system of defense comes in.
Yes.
Because we just call and they send another boat for refuge. But
Yeah.
in case you don't have a life jacket,
Yeah.
by the time another boat comes, you will have gone.
Yeah.
And remember, this is a conservation area. When somebody dies, maybe in water, maybe jumped accidentally,
Yeah.
who is not responsible?
Yes.
Because you are tackling with nature.
Yes.
Of course, nature cannot be tackled.
It's us encroaching nature.
Yes,
so it's us coming into the nature space.
That's what is called a conservation area.
Wow, Brian, I'm excited to see where this is going to lead us to and where it's going to end. This is an amazing time.
Yeah.
Woo! This is my first time actually
Oh.
being on a boat cruise
You
in
are
the
welcome
Murchison
to
Falls
Murchison.
National Park.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm excited. So where's my life jacket? Before
Life
anything,
jacket.
before anything drastic or
Yeah,
dramatic
you have
happens.
to be protective.
Yeah.
We say, that's how we say prevention is better than you as
Yeah.
must be protective as
Yeah.
we look for other mechanisms of defense.
Well, Brian, thank
Yeah.
you very much.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
One can opt for a sunrise boat cruise or a sundowner cruise to view the sun as it goes down over the delta. The boat gives you a closer view of the many water birds and aquatic animals located at the banks of the river. You could hear the roar of the falls as we tried to approach. The sight and sound of the falls is hypnotic. The whole River Nile squeezes through a gap of only 8 meters wide, after which it tumbles 43 meters, that is about 141 feet, before flowing westward into Lake Albert. Alone with your thoughts on this epic water body is a kind of natural therapy you can't put a price on. And as the sun sets on this stunning river, it's time for me now to head back to the lodge. One day can never be fully enough to fall in love with the Nile.
You've gotta love Uganda sometimes, man, with the beautiful weather. We have just been on a fantastic boat cruise when it's shining like nuts, but now the rain has dropped, which is actually like a blessing, and I can't complain because of the perfect boat cruise we've had. Guys, okay, you keep on talking about the game drives, but you've gotta try out the boat cruise here at Murchison Falls. Man, it's epic. We went this close to the falls, I mean under, not on top, because most of you have that on top experience. But ever tried to go under the Murchison Falls? Man, it was so fantastic. So what we're gonna do, we're going to go back to the lodge and then think about the day tomorrow, because I'm told there's so much activity that is going to happen tomorrow. So I won't let the cat out of the bag to explain what exactly is going to happen tomorrow. So you just have to keep on following us and stay tuned to the show, and stick with us next week with an activity that I won't reveal yet. So thank you guys, and thank you for enjoying this show and enjoying the boat cruise. Man, I wish you nothing but the best. Have a good night.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Certainly it would have made his famous father proud.
And the 18-year-old Gambian left foot on the left foot. Oh!